Okay. So today let us start some new concepts of this lesson, banking transaction. So first of all, we have to discuss about the role of post office. Okay. Role of post office in banking transaction. What is post office doing nowadays? Previous picture. One. Okay, so these banks were established usually in the cities, urban areas, and towns, right? But the main intention of the government was to mobilize more and more capitals. It wanted the government to collect more and it wanted the people to save their money, and with the help of the money mobilized, government wanted to invest it in some different activities. Okay, so it wanted to motivate the people to save their money. But banks were established only in cities, urban areas, towns, in these regions. So banks were not available for whom? Rural people. Okay, so ಮೊದಲೇ ಬಸ್ಸು ಅಥವಾ ಇನ್ಯಾವುದೋ ರೀತಿ ವೆಹಿಕಲ್ಸ್ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಟೈಮಿಗೆ. ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ವೆರಿ ಡಿಫಿಕಲ್ಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ರೂರಲ್ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಟು ರೀಚ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್. So in this situation, government thought about a very good idea. Okay, so post offices were established in almost all the regions of India, rural areas, even in the remote areas also, we have post offices. So the central government of India thought of using this post office for mobilizing the capitals. ಜನರ ಹಣವನ್ನ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಮೋಟಿವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವರ ಹಣವನ್ನ ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಆ ಹಣವನ್ನ ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಇನ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಉಂಟು ಅಂತ government thought of using post offices. So government, to some extent, initially it started to convert post offices into banks. Okay, so the main work of the post office, it will be for communication only, but banking industry, it was recently added to this postal department. It is a recent addition. Postal department is the recent addition for banking industry. Okay, so for post office, banking business, doing the works relating to the banks, dealing with money, it is a subsidiary work. It is not the main work of post office, but it is a subsidiary work. As post offices are established in 90% regions of India. Okay, it covers 90% villages of India. That is why the post offices, Indian government thought of calling post office as postal banking. Okay, Indian postal banking or Indian postal department, it gave that name for post offices. So with this, post offices opened postal savings bank account. Okay, you have got savings bank account. So the savings bank accounts opened by the post office, it is called postal savings bank account. So ಮೊದಲು ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರಪ್ಪ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಸ್ಟರ್ಸು ಮನೆ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಜನರಿಗೆ ಮೋಟಿವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಪ್ರತಿದಿನಕ್ಕೆ ಅವರು ತಮ್ಮ ಸೇವಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟಿಗೆ 10 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಆದ್ರೆ 10 ರೂಪಾಯಿ, 5 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಆದ್ರೆ 5 ರೂಪಾಯಿ, you know ಹನಿ ಹನಿ ಗೂಡಿ ಹಳ್ಳ. Okay, so ಹೀಗೆ in the initial stage, the postmasters, they motivated the people. Okay, they went to their home, they talked to them, they convinced them, and they made the people to open savings bank account in post office. It was helpful for the government as well as the people. ಜನರಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಪಟ್ಟೆ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ದಿನಾನು 10 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಕೂಡ ಒಂದ್ ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೆ ಅವ್ರದ್ದು 300 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಸೇವ್ ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಹಳೆ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ 300 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ವಾಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಅ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ. ಸೊ ದೇ ಕುಡ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಫಾರ್ ಸಮ್ ಅದರ್ ಪರ್ಪಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೈ people got interest in opening savings bank account in post office. So this is the first service. So with the help of post office, the government already it has mobilized some 1000 crores of rupees. Okay, it is not a small amount. 1000 crores of rupees has been mobilized by postal department. So post office, it gives different kinds of services to the people. So I have underlined it, you can see it, I think. So one is postal savings certificate, postal savings bank account. people can deposit money anytime, people can withdraw money anytime. ಸೊ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದಾಗ ಹಣವನ್ನು ಹಾಕ್ಬೋದು, ಅವರಿಗೆ ತಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ ಹಣ ಇದೆ ಹೇಳೋ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಹಣವನ್ನ ಹಾಕ್ಬೋದು, ತಮಗೆ ಬೇಕು ಹೇಳೋ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಅವರು ಹಣವನ್ನ ತೆಕ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ಬೋದು. ಸೊ ಪೋಸ್ಟಲ್ ಸೇವಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್. ದೆನ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಸೇವಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಆಫರ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ದ ಪೋಸ್ಟಲ್ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. ಮೊದಲು ಫಿಕ್ಸ್ಡ್ ಡಿಪಾಸಿಟ್ FD ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ, ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಕೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಿ. ಇನ್ ದ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಲೆಸನ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಅಬೌಟ್ ದಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಪ್ಪಾ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಡಿಪಾಸಿಟಿಂಗ್ ದ ಮನಿ ಫಾರ್ ಅ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ period, maybe for 6 months, maybe for 1 year. For that, you will get more interest. Okay. So, Postal National Savings Certificate, it is a type of fixed deposit account. Here, the Postal Department, it motivated the people to open fixed deposit account. ಮೊದಲಿನ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಸಣ್ಣ ಸಣ್ಣ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ರು ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಹೋದಾಗ, ರಿಲೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋದಾಗ, ಅಥವಾ ಚಿಕ್ಕ ಮಗು ಇರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಮಗುವನ್ನ ಮೊದಲನೇ ಸಲ ಎತ್ಕೊಂಡಾಗ, ಸೊ ಆ ಮಗುವಿನ ಕೈಲಿ ₹1 ₹2 ಎಲ್ಲ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಿದ್ರು. ಸೊ ಅಮ್ಮ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಅಮ್ಮ ಅದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಒಟ್ಟು ಹಾಕಿ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ₹100 ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ₹200 ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಅದನ್ನ ಸೇವಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಕೋದ್ರ ಬದಲಿಗೆ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಸೇವಿಂಗ್ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ ಇಟ್ರೆ 1 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲೋ 2 ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲೋ ಡಬಲ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು, ಹೌದಾ, ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಸಿಕ್ಕು. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ವೈ ಸಣ್ಣ ಸಣ್ಣ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಕೂಡ ಸೇವ್ ಆಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಹಣ ಹಾಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ಯಾವುದೋ ಡಬ್ಬಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತಿರೋದು. ಸೊ ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಹೆಂಗಸರು, ದೇ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟೆಡ್ ಟು ಸೇವ್ ದೇಯರ್ ಮನಿ, ದೇ ಸೇವ್ ದೇಯರ್ ಚಿಲ್ಡ್ರನ್ಸ್ ಮನಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಇನ್ ನ್ಯಾಷನಲ್ ಸೇವಿಂಗ್ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ ಆಫರ್ಡ್ ಬೈ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫೀಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಸ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟಲ್ ಸೇವಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್, second one is national savings certificate, then third one is children Kisan Vikasa Patra. The name itself suggests, no, Kisan, Raitru. Okay, for Kisans, for these farmers also separate type of fixed deposit account was started. So here also if they save a particular amount of money, they could earn more interest. So this is the third type of service offered by Postal Department, Kisan Vikasa Patra. Okay, then fourth point is postal insurance. Okay, insurance policies were opened by Postal Department, postal insurance. Then next one is money transfer, children. So from one place to another place. ಈಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇಂಟರ್ನೆಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಇದೆ, ಏನೇನೋ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆಗಳಿದಾವೆ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಹಳೆ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದೇ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಫ್ ಎನಿಬಡಿ ವಾಂಟ್ಸ್ ಟು ಸೆಂಡ್ ಮನಿ, ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾಡ್ ಟು ಡೂ ಇಟ್ ವಿತ್ ದಿಸ್ postal service or postal department. Okay, so money transfer, money order ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತಿತ್ತು. ಯಾವುದೋ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನಕ್ಕೆ ದೇಣಿಗೆ ಕೊಡೋದಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಅಥವಾ ಯಾವುದೋ ಮಗ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ದುಡಿತಾ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ಅವನ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಊರಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಕಳಿಸುವಂತ ಹಣ ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು, ದೇ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಟೇಕ್ ದ ಹೆಲ್ಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫೀಸ್. ಸೊ ಮನಿ ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್. ಓಕೆ, then pension payment, so it also used to happen through postal department only. Okay, ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲೋ ಶಿಕ್ಷಕರು ಇರ್ತಿದ್ರು, teachers used to serve. After their retirement, how to collect their pension amount? So the people who had got retirement and who were living in small villages, no, they took the help of whom? This postal department itself. Okay, so pension payment also used to take place through postal department only. Okay, understood? Already we have discussed about 6 services, children. First one we started with savings bank account, postal savings bank account, then national savings certificate, then third one is Kisan Vikas Patra, then afterwards fourth one is, children, postal life insurance, then next one is money transfer from one place to another place. Last one we have discussed is pension payment. Okay, then now remaining one is postal recurring deposit account. Okay, so instead of depositing money one time, people were given an opportunity to deposit a particular amount of money recurringly, maybe monthly, weekly, for 15 days. ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಒಂದು ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಹಣವನ್ನ ₹10 ₹15 every week or every once in 15 days or once in a month, they used to deposit it. and after the completion of a fixed period, maybe for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, like that, ಪ್ರತಿ ತಿಂಗಳು ಅಥವಾ ಪ್ರತಿ 15 ದಿವಸಕ್ಕೊಮ್ಮೆ ಅವ್ರು ಕಟ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಿರೋರು ಆಮೇಲೆ ಆ ಪೀರಿಯಡ್ 2 ವರ್ಷನೋ 3 ವರ್ಷನೋ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಫಾರ್ ವಿಚ್ ದೇ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಅಗ್ರೀಡ್ ನೋ ದೇ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ಗೆಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಬ್ಯಾಕ್ ವಿತ್ little high rate of interest. So these are the 7 different types of services offered by postal department. Okay, so why did the government, central government, choose post office itself to do the service or to give the service of bank? For that, I hope you have got the answer, right? Because postal department, post offices are found in almost 90% villages of India. With the help of that, people of the village also can be motivated to save their money, and it helped in mobilization of capital for the government. Okay, so 1000 crores of rupees has been collected by, mobilized by the post offices already. Okay, so this is about the service offered by post office and importance of postal department in banking sector. Okay, now except this, one more topic, central bank, Reserve Bank of India is called the Central Bank of India. Why is it called the central bank, or why is it called bankers bank? Can anybody answer me? Why is it called central bank? Akshay V. Hegde.
Mataji, because by the help of the SBI Bank only gives money for all the other banks.
It gives money for all the other banks. Akshay, be clear.
Mataji.
Okay, Pannaga, what is your answer? Pannaga? Okay, otherwise, Nutan. Pannaga is not audible. Nutan? Nutan? Karthik. So you have told that it issues the money. Okay. Okay, accept that. Please, you can even give answer in chat box. Nutan? Shreya?
Only Reserve Bank has the right to create the Pannaga just held it.
Pannaga?
Mataji, because all the banks work under Reserve Bank.
All the banks work under Reserve Bank of India. It is the Supreme Bank of India. Okay, your answer is correct. So Reserve Bank of India makes policies relating to the subordinate banks. Whatever policies Reserve Bank of India makes, no. So all those policies, all those rules and regulations should be followed by whom? All the other banks. That is why it is called mother bank. It is called central bank. So all the policies, all the monetary policies are made by whom? It is all those are made by Reserve Bank of India. Okay, so again, this is 1 mark or 2 mark expected question. In this page only you will get the answer for that. You read it. Okay, now yesterday we have completed our discussion about different types of banks also. 6 types of banks we have discussed. Now we will move on for the topic types of bank accounts. So generally we have 4 types of bank accounts. So we have 4 types of bank accounts. One is savings bank account, second one is current account, third one is recurring deposit account, and fourth one is term or fixed deposit account. Okay, so do you know any type of account? Do you know any type of account here? Do you know the meaning of any type of account here? Pawan? Pawan? Shri Harsha. Shri Harsha? Okay, let us know. If you do not know, I will explain you. Yes.
Ajay, am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible, Mari. Tell me. Tell me, Shri Harsha. Which type of account do you know? Okay, let us know one by one. Savings bank account, first we will understand. Okay, so it is a special type of account which can be or which is generally opened by the people with fixed regular income. Okay, the special feature of this account is there is no restriction on deposits, but there is restriction on withdrawal. Okay, so this is the special feature of savings bank account. ಸೊ ವಿತ್ಡ್ರಾವಲ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಹಾಕಿರೋ ಹಣವನ್ನ ನಿಮಗೆ ತೆಕ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ರಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಷನ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಈಗ ಒಂದು ದಿನದಲ್ಲಿ ನೀವು 20,000 ಅಥವಾ 30,000 ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ವಿತ್ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆದರೆ ಎನಿ ಟೈಮ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡಿಪಾಸಿಟ್ ಮನಿ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಅಕೌಂಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಅ ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್. ಯು ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಹೈ ರೇಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಹಿಯರ್, 4%, 5% at the most. ಓಕೆ, 3 to 5% ಅಷ್ಟು ಸಣ್ಣ ರೇಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ ಸಿಗ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತದೆ. ಲೆಟ್ ಅಸ್ ಸಪೋಸ್ ದಟ್ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ there are many people who will get monthly salary, right? So fixed type of or fixed regular income they will have, maybe 15,000, maybe 20,000, or maybe 50,000, but they don't have to use all that money in that particular month. ಪ್ರತಿ ತಿಂಗಳಿಗೂ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಹಣವನ್ನ 50,000 ಬೇಕಾಗೇ ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಅಲ್ಲ. 10,000 ಬೇಕಾಗ್ಬೋದು, 15,000 ಬೇಕಾಗ್ಬೋದು. ಓಕೆ, 20,000 ಸಾಕಾಗ್ಬೋದು. ಆದ್ರೆ ಉಳಿದ 30,000ಗೆ ಫಾರ್ ದ್ಯಾಟ್ ಮಂತ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟ್. ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟುಡ್? 3% or 4% it is money, no? So that is why what they will do, when they get a salary, when they get their fixed regular income, they will deposit that amount in the savings bank account. Okay, for that they will be earning a small rate of interest. Whenever they want money, they can take it back. Okay, so ಎಲ್ಲೋ ಒಂದು ಸಣ್ಣ ರಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಷನ್ ಇದೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ದಿನದಲ್ಲಿ 20,000 30,000 ಅಷ್ಟು ರಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಷನ್, ಬಟ್ ದೇ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ದಟ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ that they will get the needed amount. Okay, so that is why this savings bank account is opened by the people with fixed regular income. Okay, so students, senior citizens, pensionees. So pensionees